Nigga just showed up out of nowhere. Just told me Hopkins died. Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins died for him. He lost his receiver, I guess, last week. He asked me, was I ready? And then when I get ready, he's not ready because he was trying to replace Hopkins. Some shit.
I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features one team who likes to get it done through the air. The Falcons are top 10 in pass yards. They're going up against the Texans, who will need to be ready to cover a lot of space. So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. From the home of the Falcons since 1992, there's a look inside the Georgia Dome, just on the outskirts of downtown Atlanta. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup.
This nigga is stupid.
The Houston Texans and
Nigga, this nigga really typed to me and said the nigga a la Jockball killed Hawkins.
On first down, Osweiler. Flush to his right. And his first pass is incomplete. And here's a look at the starting offense. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. The gun, it's Osweiler, and he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Vic Beasley in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
How many?
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Osweiler. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Vic Beasley in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. They come out here in the eye. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And a look now at the defense for Houston. Kevin Johnson's skills just continue to get better and better. An elite athlete out on the corner, he's up to the challenge of any receiver. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here. Definitely want to play coverage here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it? It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep, Julian Edelman. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Okay, Charles, defensive starter time for the Atlanta Falcons. And let's spotlight Keanu Neal, the safety out of Florida. So big, so athletic. Many thought they might make him an outside linebacker, but I think they're going to use him as a hybrid outside linebacker, strong safety, kind of in the Cam Chancellor mode in Seattle. Let's go! Green 39! They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Osweiler. And he will find his man on the outside. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, this nigga Jack.
Pass completion for no gain. Not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll set up a throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
There will always be a place.
McKinney can't jump that high.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
They'll set up to throw. And out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This nigga really played defense like he's going against himself.
Stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I?
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Here we go now. Blue landed. Blue, Detroit.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Osweiler now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Kevin White, his 5th touchdown now.
Got that nigga, had that nigga though.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football
Yeah.
game. And he'll bang that one through. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for.
Nigga, Trufant is in Niggas in Bando land, man.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would
Nigga's
think
crazy.
They would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
He'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He goes underneath to Freeman. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On play action, they'll throw. Surveying the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
There you go.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Osweiler. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go. 3-19.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and
Gun
it's
titles.
intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And following the interception, just
Woke.
any interception, are you a little bit more confident when you start that next drive, or do you just throw
That's what's happening right now.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And after
That's
the play
that's
on
what
the
we
ground,
calling
that
it.
brings up second
Lurker
down
versus
here.
Paul's Hawk.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15
Oh, yeah.
line before he's brought down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything
Hey.
and catch the balls we just saw there.
This happens.
Coleman. And he'll take
Oh,
this
sadness.
to the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
I
Let's
said.
see what this is about.
Sadness.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going underneath, it's Coleman. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
I'd like to think that I'd earned that TD.
Now with his height, setting back there in the
The
pocket,
over
firing
pursuit.
it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time.
Nah,
to get some
it is,
open
but
receiver
nah.
footwork.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking
Thought about the
throwing
pressure
it.
at the last second.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Kenny over. Won't do it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. From the 3-yard
Oh shit,
line
Krim on his
again,
way
they'll
home,
try
damn
to
it.
punch it in here on 3rd and goal.
He can pull slides.
It's Coleman here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag
That shit is
down.
crazy.
Let's see what this is about. And with that penalty, the offense in a tough spot here, 3rd and 13. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
I guess not.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And in the red zone,
Taurus.
this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you
The
use
real
him
Julio.
because he's
Fuck
the
up,
guy that's
AC.
gonna win just about every time. I don't care what
You know
the
this nigga
competition
Aston sent me a message telling me about Julio is old and his Julio is the real Julio now. It's almost like you put a battery in his back.
And And the Texans set to come onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm just saying, it was completely unprovoked.
For every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
That's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Nothing surprises me.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
What happened with Junior?
On second down, here's Osweiler. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
2nd down following the run. Now it's Osweiler. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. Oh, nice move.
Pretty good.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And I think he got like 80 or 82 speed, so kudos to Chan just for using him.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a
Remember, his stats is still silly, but just he ain't fast.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And
I know,
second down. Well, he just
what the
threw
fuck
an
was I about to say?
interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of just been driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncing.
Wow.
Some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now it's Osweiler. Looks for White, but it's intercepted.
D-block.
And it's picked off. And the return comes to
Cause ain't nothing like being woke.
at the 44-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
No, it's Chan, huh?
Be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
It's a gain of 20 that time. And that leads to an Atlanta first down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's
Yeah, what?
recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that
I don't
way
wanna.
the entire
I got a
game.
bunch of viewers.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble
I ain't gonna
for
say
him.
too much,
Yeah, you're
but
right, it's been that way
like I
all
said, he
afternoon.
plays defense like as if he's playing against himself.
Receivers left, 2 to the right.
All right, now look at 56. Watch it now, Barney. Here we go now.
They will run again with Coleman.
Pay attention to the way Chan play defense.
At the 23-yard line. It'll be a
That's what he
loss of
does.
1, and that'll bring
It's
up
as
a
if he's
third
playing
down.
against
One
himself.
of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility.
Or rather, he's running a defense that can stop the way he plays offense. I guess that's a better way of wording it.
An offensive team that's committed to running the football, you can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He dropped it. Hang on in the end zone. So no
Good play,
6
champ.
points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here.
Oh, shit, wrong.
2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On second down, Osweiler. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball.
I expect that from Steps.
Brings up 3rd down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
It's stupid.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Osweiler. He's got time. No
Goose!
escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler in there.
Ah, you woke.
That is 10 for him now on the year.
Nah, hell no. Nope.
Defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
He was trying to let the clock run. But I get rocked back at half too, so I'll call that.
Away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, got the lead, not a whole lot of time
That's
left.
what it
do you
is.
think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add
You
to the
right, though.
lead, but a mistake there, that could change things.
100% right.
I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a gain of 9.
Only if I had the real Julio,
About a
right?
yard to go for the first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Yeah, this is true.
Back to throw here. Finding time. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And getting this just shy of midfield. They spotted at the 49.
Don't be woke.
Now whistles
Don't be
come
woke.
in. We're gonna get a
Wake up later.
timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And they will set
I just
up
messed
shop
up.
at their own 41-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Since
they
I had
trust
the
their guys
conversation with
in
B,
this situation if they decide to
I've been
take a
throwing
shot.
tip picks.
Let's go. 3-19. Over.
After the interception, here's Osweiler. He's got time in the pocket. And he'll be hit
Ow.
as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Second down now after the incompletion. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to get him, and that is sack number
Hashtag Pro Bowl.
for him on the year. So we reach halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
I didn't even. That was a bit base.
Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustment. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They get 39 yards out of that one. And it'll give the Falcons a first down.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Coleman now. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying.
He was doing it what? Man.
This is Coleman. And a short gain down to about the 33. He'll pick
Tons
up
of fucking ammo.
there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
He'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Damn.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He's abandoning beloved Paul's flats though.
One of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a
Move back.
In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now Osweiler. And this is going to be incomplete.
Is he woke?
He tried to sell the out route, tried to sell it hard, and as a receiver, what you're really trying to do is maneuver a defender inside to give yourself a little more cushion breaking to the out. But how about
Deion Jones
reading it really well, not buying the fake or the maneuver inside, and getting to the sideline and helping break up the pass.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level.
Sometimes it can be.
If you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Chain is leaving cutback lanes. It's crazy.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels.
McKinney's so fast. He just run with turbo. He don't even play the gap. He just play where he think it's going.
That was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Probably so.
They're going to look to throw out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Lord.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Play was stopped on that play.
Did he pause flats?
Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but
that's who he is.
Shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
10 yards still left on second down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defense
Niggas over there with that line strong, man.
There wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Really?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but
Kenny fast, but
to get his feet down.
I don't think he's fast enough.
And drag him to make sure he gets it done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Back to throw now on second and 10.
It's always going to be there.
To his tight end. 13 yards down to the 13. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game.
Regard that nigga fast.
And he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And the boost always helps, my nigga. Ah, that's why. Oh, but you already know that.
First and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Nigga tried to end your cousin. Yeah, man.
I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but that play was blown off right from the snap. How about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? It's almost like they were in the offensive huddle.
Yeah, it's one
Wow,
thing to
pull a play out of steps playbook.
Pushing him back to the 5, though. Wow.
Yeah, I like what you just said there. Not just stand them up, but end up making a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal from the 5. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied.
Side of my nigga steps playbook. Believe that.
They'll try and run. Freeman.
Oh, this nigga Clowney grabbed me with one hand.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And this one is right through.
Essentially,
Swell the lead to 16.
you could run stretch all game. It just juke back inside. He's gonna over pursue.
He's been solid as usual.
I've learned that today.
This is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far,
I need to see if he's gonna change who he is or if he's gonna keep throwing bombs. Or start throwing bombs, pardon me.
And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that?
He
How do you
didn't.
shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe
He's
try
convinced
to
that he
find
can,
one
you know,
special
do it
play
on his
for
own.
one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He completes it right side to
You
White.
lucky
Able to get it
bitch.
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. Back now here on EA Sports.
And as you can see, Aston is losing.
Let's go. Green, touching now, Barney.
On first down, Osweiler surveying the field. Now he's flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. From the shotgun, Osweiler. And the hit jarred it loose.
Welcome to Keanu Neal.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 3-19.
To throw again is Osweiler. Now the ball's out. Osweiler lost it.
On plays like this with the ball free, it's often
Jesse Tucker's
unusual
son.
for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yeah. I'm noticing when I go into thirds, he'll roll out and just, you know, hope for the best.
We'll see if they can do better now. I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now back to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
He fed up.
McKinney, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Fed up. Fed up, goddammit.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one.
Wow. Did not do that.
And the punt goes
Well, did not mean to do
bounds.
that.
Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
What y'all trying to do?
There's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Osweiler. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's going to go as
Osweiler's?
and it'll be 2nd down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
This is all true?
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Throwing again, Osweiler. It's caught. This is White. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Osweiler, forced out to his left, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a
I tried to
big
kill
shot.
him. It wouldn't
Excellent
register.
job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
319. 319.
On 2nd down, Osweiler. That's complete right around the 8.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kevin White with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead.
If you've got him in your
Whoa.
fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Now another try at 2 here from the 7 now.
Four there. Alert. All right, here we go. Turn it up. Turn this thing up.
Osweiler's going to throw. His pass caught at the 4. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, that drive from the very beginning, as it started, he should have threw a pick.
Your own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a play fake here on first down. Drops it off for Coleman. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Get a little antsy, champ.
You play, but if you're on offense, be aware.
You see it.
Hey, we've got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
This is all true.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
It worked out for him.
In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Fuck it. Try it again.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
So, man, in the middle for real.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got time. It's caught.
Bigot, so.
11 yards for number 11. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he almost had it defensively.
I almost fucked that one up.
Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll set up a throw. He finds his target, Fuller. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30.
Somebody dead, no? Oh, not my dude.
Slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Hell no.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nigga.
Lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return.
Wait till you see this shit here.
And now out comes
And then they tell you run the football.
Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down.
Probably clutch.
Because now their confidence is a little bit
That's
higher.
almost time.
They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching? And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On second down, here's Osweiler. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. From midfield now, here's Osweiler. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for
What's
your
up?
defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that
Yeah, that
you're
happens
that's where they throw
a lot now with the improved blocking.
To throw is Osweiler.
He completes it right side to White. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
Keep up.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the red zone now, here's Osweiler on first down. This will be caught at about the 3.
I didn't think that nigga was going to do that shit, man.
Right around the 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
He's living back there.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Osweiler.
Got fucking pulled into a block.
Late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense?
Yeah, it
where you
was.
are in terms of the scoreboard and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion. A field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out. And he'll get this one up to the... And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And ready now for 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now the Texans.
Hey, man, that nigga Watt real.
That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 9 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting through. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And now Edelman. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Texans take possession. And now out comes Houston. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll look to throw. It's caught. This is White. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney! No, check, Patriot! Leopard! No, check, Patriot!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Finding time. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
2nd down following the incompletion.
Lucky 56!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got time in the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Watch it, undercrush. All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Surveying the field. He's going to air one out. And no, it's incomplete. It's a little team. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And now out comes Houston. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. He's got time. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And let's discuss Osweiler a little bit further. Obviously an interesting journey for him to get here to Houston.
Groomed in Denver and actually got to play some before he ended up making his departure to Houston. But after the Broncos won the Super Bowl, I think he was in search of his own team and his own destiny as maybe a Super Bowl quarterback. They gave him a great opportunity, and he took advantage of it and headed to be a Texan.
On the left side, a catch by White. And they get
That's just
28
crazy.
yards on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Off the play fake. Here's Osweiler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now third down, less than a yard.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
How many times do we hear from coaches getting north and south as a runner, especially in short yardage situations? I'd say 3rd and 1 counts. That didn't happen there.
Instead, they went backwards. So now Randy Bullock with an important field goal try here. And Bullock will put this one through, and they have regained the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Here we go. Green 39. Green.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Finding time. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
Here we go now. Detroit. Detroit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he couldn't
That's
hang on
crazy.
to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way.
Oh, shit.